पादाय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथाधामदाय नगरग्रान्तारिणे नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकिशे नमः आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमावदिव्यै छविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेम रसप्रदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So in Bhagavad Gita 8.10.8, it is said that the Supreme Lord Krishna is the origin of everything, that everything emanates from him, and that everyone or anyone who is actually intelligent understands this and engages in Lord Krishna's service. A verse in Srimad Bhagavatam 2.7.46 states, to say nothing of persons who are intelligent enough to study the Vedas, even the less intelligent persons like women, laborers, hunas, shubbers, as well as the birds and beasts can achieve the highest perfectional stage of life by engaging in the devotional service of the Lord. So here, um, speaking of intelligent persons, in Srimad Bhagavatam, this is mentioned that to say nothing of persons who are intelligent. That means what to speak of those who are intelligent, even those who are less intelligent or who don't have that evolved consciousness, even they can achieve the highest perfectional stage of life simply by engaging in the devotional service of the Lord. As previously quoted, Bhagavad Gita 10.10 also indicates that when a person becomes highly intelligent and engages in Krishna consciousness, Krishna reciprocates by giving him the intelligence by which he can be promoted to the abode of the Supreme Lord. Satatam kirtayanto mam. So one who is constantly engaged in Krishna consciousness, in glorifying the pastimes of the Lord, in remembering the form of the Lord, in chanting the holy names of the Lord, in serving the Lord, Krishna reciprocates by giving him the intelligence. Dadami buddhi yogam tam. So that he can be promoted to the abode of the Supreme Lord himself. So, yena mam upayanti te. So that he can reach me. Krishna is saying this. The Lord, so I was so many times actually when this thing comes that okay, why is it being said that women are less intelligent? Nobody questions, okay, why is it said that laborers are less intelligent, shubbers are less intelligent? But when it comes to women, then everybody stands up. Oh, why is it said like this? So here I was reading from Srimad Bhagavatam yesterday and I came across something. Let me, yes. So this is a purport from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, chapter 9, text 27, where Bhishma Pitamaha, when Bhishma Pitamaha was lying on the bed of the arrows, and when Yudhishthir Maharaj was simply unconsolable, there was, it was just uh, Krishna, who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He tried to console Yudhishthir Maharaj, and everyone tried to console Yudhishthir Maharaj, but he was simply, it was simply impossible, because he kept on blaming himself. He kept on blaming himself. Of course, this is Krishna's supreme plan, and the and Krishna wanted that he hears from Bhishma Pitamaha. So therefore, after all the kriya karma, like the bodies were burnt, and then the ashes were put in the holy river, then after that, when still he was just not, he couldn't be counseled, he couldn't be consoled, then Krishna says that, okay, I want you to take you somewhere, I want to take you somewhere. And then Yudhishthir Maharaj and all the brothers, the Pandav brothers, they all, Krishna brings them to where Bhishma Pitamaha is lying on the bed of arrows. And this is the conversation, the dialogues that are said by Bhishma Pitamaha. Here also Bhishma Pitamaha is saying that, so Bhishma Pitamaha explained everything very, very elaborately, how uh, everything is working in this material world. And there he says this, that he explained the divisions. Divisions means the four divisions. The what is the work of a Brahman, what is the work of a Kshatriya, the Vaishya, the Shudra, all that he explained. Then acts of charity. When somebody is doing charity, who should do charity? So the grihasthas, the traders, they are supposed to do charity. The kshatriyas, they are supposed to do charity, but kshatriyas are never supposed to take charity. They should never take charity. So all this has been explained in great detail by Bhishma Pitamaha. And he also describes the duties of women and devotees, both briefly and extensively. So here in the purport, Srila Prabhupada, because everybody tries to pinpoint that Srila Prabhupada makes this comment. Actually, everything that is coming, these are words of Krishna. And why Krishna is saying that this is less intelligent? What does that mean? It may not necessarily be from the IQ perspective that women are less intelligent, but it is based on the qualities. Women a woman is supposed to be more compassionate, more emotional. That is supposed to be the quality of a woman. But over emotional, when somebody is over emotional, that is actually an enemy, even in the path of Krishna consciousness, being over emotional. So, lot of things have been explained in detail very nicely about all these aspects. But I want to read something that Srila Prabhupada is saying here. As far as the women class are concerned, they are accepted as a power of inspiration for men. As such, women are more powerful than men. Mighty Julius Caesar was controlled by one Cleopatra. Such powerful women are controlled by shyness. Therefore, shyness is important for women. Once this control valve is loosened, then women can create havoc in society by adultery. What is happening in the Kali Yuga? Adultery means production of unwanted children known as Varna Shankara, who disturb the world. So what does it mean? That women, they are more powerful than men. And then Srila Prabhupada gives the example of Cleopatra, who was controlling the mighty Julius Caesar. And this one woman could create the havoc in Troy. We saw that. We read it in history. So Srila Prabhupada is saying what? Such women, powerful women, they are controlled by shyness. That is like the ornament. Again, coming to this point, that when all these things are mentioned, Krishna is saying that what to speak of intelligent, even less intelligent, they can reach the highest perfectional stage. Now, when we go to the highest perfectional stage in the journey, the first beginning point is that we are not this body, we are the spirit soul. So if anybody is in the bodily consciousness, that person should be considered less intelligent. Anybody who is in the bodily conception of life is to be considered less intelligent. With whichever so-called caste system they belong to, as per the society systems, it does not matter. But if somebody is in that bodily consciousness, that I am a woman, I am a man, I am so and so, I am the president of this nation, any kind of designation which is connected with the body, that is to be understood to be less intelligent. Of course, that does not mean that artificially we give up all these designations, that no, no, I am not this body, I am the spirit soul. But you are you are sitting in the position of as the prime minister of the country or the president of of this country, and you are doing nonsense. That is different. That is a different thing. So with responsibility to understand that we are not the body. So therefore, Krishna is saying that it does not matter who the person is. Even birds and beasts, they are not even in human bodies. They are not even in a human body who can speak and think, who have this higher um, ability to think and analyze things. They don't have such abilities. That does not mean that they are not intelligent, but their intelligence is not as evolved as humans. They are being guided by the laws of nature. If you see the birds, they have the supreme lord has created them such that they already have that inbuilt intelligence, how to take care of their young ones, how to create progeny, how to have, how to take care of them, how to defend the family, how to defend themselves, how to protect themselves. They don't go to schools to learn all these things. From the point they are born, they have that intelligence. Who is giving them that intelligence? Krishna is giving that intelligence. So they have that inbuilt intelligence because they are in that body of birds, beasts, or other species, because they have done such karma, because of which they had to fall down from the species of a human body, the human species. They had to fall down. And we have also gone through all these species. We have also made our journey through all these different kinds of species. And now we have got this human body. Now we have got this higher intelligence to understand these higher subject matters. And even after that, if somebody is not making use of it and is stuck in women, feminism is more important, and why women should be said, all these things, if somebody is still stuck in that, then they come under less intelligent persons. But even such less intelligent persons can achieve the highest perfectional stage of life if they come in contact with a pure devotee, and if they engage in the devotional service of the Lord. So with this practice, they can come out of all these impurities, all these um, temporary designations. What is the permanent designation? That we are eternally the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, we are spiritual in nature. We are eternal in nature. Is the body eternal? No. The body will perish one day. What does that mean? The body is temporary. What does that mean? The body is not spiritual in nature. It is inferior in nature. But the soul that is there within the body, that is spiritual in nature, and that is the supreme, that is the part and parcel of the Supreme Lord Krishna. And what is our eternal identity? We are Krishna's eternal servant. Jiver Swarupa hoy Nitya Krishna Das. That is our eternal identity, not just the human beings. Again, if somebody thinks this is only meant for the human beings, again they are being less intelligent. Because what Why human beings? We just established the point that we are not the body, we are the spirit soul. Therefore, not just human beings, every living entity, everyone's actual designation, eternal designation is being part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, is as the eternal servant of the Supreme Lord. But because of our desires, because of our activities, based on our karma, we are given a particular type of body to enjoy or to suffer. And again, when we complete our balance sheet, when the balance sheet matches that, okay, whatever bad karma they have done, now they have suffered for all that bad karma, now this much amount of good karma is left to enjoy that good karma, now this will start happening. When that good karma also ends, then again the cycle continues. Then they get a human body. In the human body they start doing karma again, they will start doing different kinds of karma again. Yesterday only I was listening that His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj has mentioned this, that the living entity is always in illusion, even when the Mahapralay happens and the entire universe is again annihilated and everything enters into the body of um, uh, Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. No. Uh, and yes, when everything enters into the body of Vishnu, and even in that situation, because everything is sleeping at that time, only Vishnu exists, everything is dark around, there is no existence, nothing, absolutely only Vishnu is existing at that time. And all the things, all the universes, all the atoms, everything, all the living entities, they all enter into the body of Vishnu, and they are lying there in the dormant stage, sleeping, their consciousness is completely sleeping. At that time also, all those living entities are under illusion, because as soon as Mahavishnu exhales and they go out from the body of Mahavishnu, immediately they will start their activities, because their desires also accompany them. So the desires are also lying with them in the dormant stage, and as soon as they are out, they start their activities, because it starts from that point where they stopped. So their desires, their activities continue from that point only. Therefore, they are still in illusion. How dangerous is this illusion? Nobody can overcome this illusion unless what? This is a question. Nobody can cross over this illusion unless they do this one thing. What is it? You have to raise your hand.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Unless they do Harinam.
Yes, unless they take shelter of the Supreme Lord. Maya metan tarantite. One who takes shelter of the Supreme Lord, one who takes to Krishna consciousness seriously, even if it is not seriously actually, even then, because when somebody takes a medicine for a disease, they may not know how that medicine is working. They may be taking it lightly, "Arey chalo, theek hai, le liya." But the medicine will work. So even if somebody unknowingly or unwantingly also takes the holy name, that medicine will work, because the medicine is powerful. It is not the qualification of the diseased person. No, this diseased person is a VIP, this diseased person is he's comes from that what is that, from the slum areas, he doesn't have any money, he doesn't have any bank balance, therefore this medicine will not work. No, it is not like that. Irrespective of the qualification and disqualification of the patient and the disease, the medicine is so powerful, the medicine is so potent that it will work. But the medicine works very, very, very fast. like a rocket. When we are more attentive, when we do it with that right intention, then the medicine works very, very fast. The doctor may prescribe some medicines that, okay, you have digestion issues, so these are the medicines you need to take, and these are the do's and these are the don'ts. If somebody follows those do's and don'ts and takes the medicine, then that patient gets cured very quickly. But somebody taking the medicine but not following the do's and don'ts very um, strictly, they will still get cured, but it will take some time. And somebody not following the do's and don'ts at all but taking the medicine, they will take much more time, but the medicine will work. So that is this Krishna consciousness. So therefore, unless one takes to the shelter of Lord Krishna, one takes shelter of Lord Krishna, that now you tell me what should I do, please, then the Supreme Lord will arrange everything for such a sincere person. And we just have to hold on to that rope of bhakti. We just have to hold on to that rope of Krishna consciousness, never leave it. Then mayam etan tarantite, the most impossible, eternally impossible thing just becomes a simple nothing. So as previously quoted, Bhagavad Gita 10.10 also indicates that when a person becomes highly intelligent and engages in Krishna consciousness, Krishna reciprocates by giving him the intelligence by which he can be promoted to the abode of the Supreme Lord. So we'll pause here for today, and Krishna willing, we'll continue reading again tomorrow. So thank you very, very, very much for kind association. Vanchakalpatrubhyascha कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्रीमद शिलाचार्य पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि
हरी हरी
हरि
बोल।
हरि
I
जय
हरि
hope
बोल। श्री
श्री
श्यामा
माता
करुणामयी
की
माता जी की
जय।
जय।
Maharaj ki jai. I hope all of you are able to follow what we are reading and what is being said, what is being explained. I hope all of you are able to follow that, because if there are any doubts or any questions, then you can always put it in the group for the benefit of everyone, or you can ask in the class itself, so that we all remain on the same page and so that we can all go ahead together. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.